what they're looking for. Solutions that are made for the business that could grow the produce that they need instead of having extra stuff that isn't really necessary in the space. The community integrated agriculture is something that we really focus on. Standard practices of CSAs, community supported agriculture, people pay ahead of time for the produce they're getting, are only usually in the local sense able to provide seasonal produce. With us, that's not an issue. We're growing in a contained unit that has a completely controlled environment, and so we're able to grow exactly what the consumer wants. Our idea is that we go to our consumers first and we ask them, what are they looking for? What produce are they wanting? And then we seed and we grow from there in order to bring exactly what to market, what the people are looking for that we are selling to. So the main groups that ZeroMyles is focused on serving right now with our first system. We are currently finishing up a system that can grow around 100 heads of lettuce a week, and that's going to be at the Nubo City Market come later this spring. We're mainly going to be stepping in and trying to sell to the Nubo vendors, providing them a local source for produce that fits the exact things that they need, providing them a solution and option, even in the winter months when these other farms aren't able to produce for them. Then also looking at the restaurants in the area, a way to serve them, growing exactly what they need. And from there also reaching out to the environmentally sensitive consumers in the area. There's around 18 vendors at the Nubo City Market. No, not all of them use produce, but we look at stemming them and being able to provide them with that safe outlet, a way for them to get local produce and support that locally grown option. And then also the restaurants in the area, just in Cedar Rapids alone, there's around 400 restaurants. These places aren't always sourcing their produce locally, and that brings in a lot of waste of having to ship your produce long distance, having to grow in places like California where it's a lot more heavily, it's a lot more intensive agriculture where you have to use a lot more water. And then reaching out from there to provide options for the environmentally sensitive consumers throughout all of Cedar Rapids and that sort of area. Providing them with the same affordable outlet for local produce. Thank you, guys.
So we'll open up for questions.
Yeah.
Did you see this where you kind of open up the walls and maybe make it like a greenhouse that is a community amenity in addition to providing food?
With the first system that we're building, we don't see that too much. We mainly see it as a controlled system. The first system that we have right now is a 20-foot shipping container down at the Nubo City Market. Inside of it, we're growing around 300 heads of lettuce at a time, producing around 100 of them a week. And so we need to keep that one kind of sealed up. What we do see is being able to show our consumers where that's coming from, kind of reconnecting them with where their food's coming from, so it's not sort of out of mind thing. Yeah.
What are some of the issues you run into as you try to create this?
The main issues, I think, for us, we're learning along the way. We were lucky, since we were in the IowaBIG program, to have that option to rely on different mentors and work with them. Also, we had the great opportunity to be partnered with different people in the community, like the Nubo City Market, for instance, and also for internet construction, who were able to give us a lot of support in getting this up and going.
Where's the bulk of your funding come from?
The bulk of our funding right now is actually coming directly from the Cedar Rapids Community School District and the College Community School District.
And are you looking for more?
As we sort of finish up our first tests and everything and move on from there, we are looking at continuing looking for funding and expanding the project and business to new areas and being able to grow for a larger market.
Can you tell us a little bit about how you got interested in this project and how has it impacted you, maybe your future plans?
For me, I was kind of always interested in sustainability. I come from a family that had done a lot of work in environmental sciences and practices like that. As I sort of started to go through high school, I started to see that this interest was really building. And when I got to the IowaBIG program, at least for me, I saw this urban farming project, and I really went at it 110% my junior year. And when I became the leader of it near the end of my junior year, I started to take it in this direction because I thought nothing would be more of a dream for me than being able to grow my own produce and have that be a lifestyle for me. So, yeah.
How kind of intensive is the day-to-day hands-on growing the lettuce and tending to the fish and that kind of thing?
It's not too intensive for our system. We are looking at trying to automate more and more of it as we get farther down the road. The idea being that this is something that you would only have to check in for a couple hours a day on it. And as we build custom solutions, the idea being that you wouldn't have to be too intensive with the system that you could have in your own home. For instance, you could build one of these that would just have goldfish in the tank, and you'd use the water from the goldfish to sustain farming for around 40 plants in the windowsill, something like that. Yes?
Yeah, who else is on your team and what do you guys each do roles?
Yeah, does my team want to stand up real quick? All right.
Yeah.
So this